Hello students, hope you all are doing well. So in our previous class we have started with pressure. So we have seen what is pressure and what is difference between force and pressure. We have also seen the equation of pressure, that is P is equal to force by area, that is force per unit area. Now let's begin with our class today. So can you see this? So here we have a picture of a lady wearing a heel and another picture of a person wearing a sports shoe. Now there is a foam here and you can see that this sandal is applying more pressure than this one. Can you tell me why? Why is this sandal creating more pressure than this boot or this sports shoe? Yes. So to find out this question's answer, you need to listen to this class. So we will find out the answer after we'll get back to this after we finish today's class. Okay. So let's go back to our previous class once again. So in our previous class, we have seen the definition of pressure. So pressure means force by area. So here we can see that pressure is directly proportional to force and indirectly proportional to area, right? So directly proportional to force and indirectly proportional to area. So what does it mean, directly proportional and indirectly proportional? It means that directly proportional means as pressure increases, the force will also increase, or as force increases, the pressure will also increase. Now suppose we have seen this example that suppose I am pressing my hand. Now I am pressing it with more force. See, as I am pressing with more force, the pressure is also increasing. The skin is going deeper and deeper. So this is more pressure and force. This is less force. So you can see that as we are applying, the force is higher, the pressure also increases. That is directly proportional. And indirectly proportional means as the pressure will increase, the area will decrease, or a smaller area will give you more pressure. Okay, can you tell me that if I give you this pen and tell you to poke yourself, like you can poke in a piece of paper also to make a mark in the paper. Now with which side will you prefer to make a mark? With this pointed side or with this side? Obviously you will make a mark with this side, right? But why won't you prefer this side to make the mark? Because when this side of the pen, the area of the nib, see, the area of the nib is very small. Smaller area means more pressure. Okay, indirectly proportional. As the area decreases, the pressure it applies is more. So here the area is very small, that's why the pressure is huge. Here the area is little bit bigger, that's why it will apply less pressure. So this is indirectly proportional. So let's see, pressure depends on two factors. Number one, force is acting. Increasing the force will increase the pressure, and area of the surface, that is decreasing the area of the force, will increase the pressure. That means if you increase force, pressure will increase. If you decrease area, pressure will increase. Just opposite. Okay. Now can you answer this question? We will get back to the question again. Now can you answer this? Why is this heel applying more pressure than this one? Yes, because the area of the heel is very, very small. Smaller area means more pressure. The area of this sports shoe is huge. Larger area means less pressure. That's why when you walk in the sand, will you prefer to walk with pointed heels or with flat heels? Or with flat shoes? Obviously you will prefer walking with flat shoes. Why? Because the area is now larger. That's why the pressure applied will be smaller. Have you seen in deserts, desert animals, example, that what you call camel. In camel, the feet of the camel is broad. The feet of the camel is much broader. You know why? Because the broader the feet, the area is more. Area is more means pressure is less, indirectly proportional. And pressure is less means it will be easier for the camel to walk in the sand, because the camel is walking in the sand, so pressure must be minimum. So to decrease the pressure, what happens? The feet of the camel is broader. Okay. So another example. Do you know why do you carry the school bags? The strap of the school bags are broader. Now I hope you can answer. So this question is for you to solve in the worksheet. Please answer why the straps of the bags are broader. So we will meet in our next class. Till then, be safe. Have a nice day. Please comment down below if you're liking the class. Hope you will be we will be back soon in our classrooms and doing our classes. Till then, thank you so much.